Good evening, friends and neighbors. I am Stephen Walker, and this is Living Local. Tonight, I'm going to sit down with ace of all trades himself, Mr. Shane Collins, to talk about your roof and why now is as good a time as any to get on the schedule for the spring. In the board store feature of the week, archivist for the La Crosse Public Library, Scott Brower, will stop by to talk about an award that Dark La Crosse is going to take home. You got a minute? Because I'm going to tell you about a special reunion coming to La Crosse next Friday. Nathan Himsel has our week in weather outlook, and we will get to the week that was. First, though, I want to let you know about Thanksgiving. Not the holiday, but like what's going on with us. We will be on the air bright and early before our football coverage begins at 8:30 a.m. Thanksgiving morning. Then we will air the show again at our normal time, 6:30 p.m. That's 8:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. on Thanksgiving right here on Fox 2548. Now, it's time for the Amundsen Appliance Week that was. Troop 34 in Chippewa Falls celebrated year 2 of their Scouts Giving Feast, where Scouts cook an entire Thanksgiving meal as if they were camping without electricity.
Typically using hot coals or wood or camp stoves to cook food, just like you were out camping. So we are doing turkeys. We are actually cooking them with hot coals. They are inside galvanized trash cans that have been burned out previously. They're clean.
The Scouts provided a complete feast with potatoes, stuffing, and cranberry sauce, but they were hoping to gain a little more than just cooking skills.
I hope this will help me appreciate how much we have for granted with the electricity that we have.
Well, scouting is about competency. It's about not only being outdoors, but teaching life skills and also having a good time. And this was a combination of doing all three of those things.
Gotta be honest with you, can't think of a better way to spend a weekend than by cooking and having fun with your friends. Lunda Park in Black River Falls is a well-known playground. However, if you haven't been there in a while, it might look a whole lot different than you remember. Now, the All Abilities upgrades are being recognized by the state of Wisconsin. And it all started, like most good things, with a couple of moms and their community.
It was in need of some upgrades and improvements, so 3 community moms kind of took the initiative to really get the ball rolling.
We all saw a need in the community. We really enjoyed getting together, and there was a whole crew of local moms that really enjoyed this park, but we saw that it wasn't maybe the safest park.
That community rallied behind these moms, and it seemed like nothing was able to slow them down.
Our excitement carried us through for sure, and we are just so lucky to be supported by the community we do have. We were able to get all the fundraising done within a year, and then the park was officially phase 1 finished within about 15 months, and then through phase 2 and phase 3, we were able to finish in 2 years total.
Careful thought and planning was put into those upgrades. They consulted schools, parents, and physical therapists to ensure the playground would be beneficial for everyone. Just like moms do, they made sure everyone has something in the park. There's even a walking trail around the play area so adults can get their steps in while keeping an eye on the little ones. It doesn't take a calendar to tell us that winter is right around the corner, and with it will come frigid temperatures. With that in mind, you might notice donation boxes beginning to appear at Amplify Health by Gunderson locations in the Cooley region. Monday marked the start of the 20th annual Amplify Health Blanket Drive.
It's something that was started several years ago, and the nurses got together, wanted a way to give back to the community. The purpose of it is for people in the community to bring new or handmade quilts, and then we will donate them to people in need this time of year, such as the Boys and Girls Club, Salvation Army, Catholic Charities.
The drive has always been a popular event for Amplify. Last year, they hit 600 blankets donated, but they have their eyes on bigger numbers.
We've had years where we've raised over 1,000 blankets, which is fabulous. This year we're hoping to raise 700 to get us to our total of 16,000 that we have collected over the years.
You do have a little bit of time to get your blankets donated to an Amplify location. The drive will continue through December 19th. But not just the Cooley region thinking of the coming cold. The Chippewa Valley has what I am calling the Scarf Lady. As I said, many folks are getting ready for the coming winter, and the Scarf Lady is thinking of her entire community.
Everybody knows everybody. You want to help your neighbor.
Chippewa Falls is a real tight-knit community. However, we welcome everybody. We love everybody.
That's the thing about kindness. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture.
It's people like this somebody that isn't even on our radar that comes to us and are like, I want to do something like Terry approached me last year. This is her second year of doing this. How kind and how generous. And we were like, yes, of course.
There's a little tag on each of them, and it says, I'm not lost. If you need a scarf, take me and keep warm. So we just are handing them out so everybody in Chippewa can stay warm this winter. A small community is just so great about taking care of one another.
As a native, she knows how harsh the season can get.
Because winters here cannot be pleasant sometimes. I mean, those darn winds can really whip. So that's nice in that way. I like to be able to use a talent that I have and that I enjoy to give back to whoever it is.
Terry put in over 400 hours worth of crochet time, and for no other reason than to make sure those winds didn't hold such a bite.
That's the kind of stuff that a small town is.
And it's not just her time that Terry donates to this endeavor. The entire project costs her somewhere between $300 and $400 each year. However, she says she intends on doing it every single winter for as long as she can. That has been a check of the week that was on Living Local. When we come back, we're going to talk to Scott Brower about an award that Dark Lacrosse is getting. Stick around. This is Living Local.